Today, we've got a hot topic on our hands. SEC Chair Gary Gensler is facing some serious heat. He's being grilled by lawmakers over what is being called his lawless and destructive approach to crypto regulation. So, let's dive into what's going on, why Gensler is in the hot seat, and what this could mean for the future of crypto regulation. All right. Here's the scoop. SEC Chair Gary Gensler is getting some tough questions from lawmakers about how he's been handling crypto regulation. Specifically, Gensler's approach has been called lawless and destructive, with critics saying that the SEC's strategy of regulating crypto through enforcement isn't the right way to go. The tension here is that instead of clear rules and guidelines, that the SEC has actually been cracking down on crypto projects with lawsuits and penalties, which some lawmakers and many in the crypto space think is doing more harm than good. People want to know, where's the clarity? How can crypto companies and investors know what's allowed if the rules aren't clear? So, what's the big issue with Gensler's approach? Well, his critics say that the SEC is using enforcement action as a way to regulate the crypto space, rather than creating clear and straightforward rules. This has left a lot of crypto companies feeling like they're operating in a legal grey area, not knowing when they might get hit with a lawsuit or a fine. The lack of clarity is also making it harder for innovation to thrive in the US crypto space. With companies worried about potential legal action, some are considering moving operations overseas to places where the regulatory environment is more defined. This is where Gensler is getting a lot of heat. Lawmakers are worried that the US might lose its competitive edge in crypto and blockchain tech if the SEC doesn't get its act together. Now, let's talk about how the crypto community is reacting to all of this. On social media, whether it's X, Reddit, or even Telegram groups, people are definitely voicing their opinions. A lot of folks in the crypto space aren't too happy with Gensler's approach. They're saying that the SEC's method of regulation by enforcement is pushing innovation out of the US, and they want to see clearer guidelines rather than constant lawsuits. On the flip side, some people are arguing that stronger enforcement is necessary to protect investors and weed out bad actors in the space. There are some concerns about scams, fraud, and projects that aren't operating transparently, so having some regulatory action is seen as a good thing by some. But overall, the sentiment seems to lean towards wanting more clarity and fewer aggressive legal actions. So, what does this all mean for the future of crypto regulation? Well, if Gensler continues down this path, we could see more companies either shutting down or moving out of the US to avoid getting caught in the SEC's crosshairs. That could slow down the growth of the US crypto market and push innovation to other parts of the world where the rules are clearer. However, if lawmakers can pressure the SEC to create a more transparent regulatory framework, we might see a shift towards clearer guidelines that help crypto companies operate without fear of sudden legal action. This is something the entire industry has been asking for: clear rules of the road. The outcome of these discussions could shape the future of crypto regulation in the US for years to come. Gary Gensler is facing a lot of pressure to change his approach to crypto regulation, and it's clear that both lawmakers and the crypto community are calling for more clarity. What do you think? Is Gensler's enforcement strategy hurting the crypto space, or is it necessary to protect investors? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below, or join us in our free Discord server linked in the description. We would love to hear from you. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss another update. And if you haven't done so already, check out the video right here. It's not one you're going to want to miss.